And all these fucking doors are locked. Automatic sliding door. Yes. Motor vehicle department, tax department, accounting, public administration, elections, superintendent of school. I think we've hit a gold mine here. Renewal? Oh, now?
Yeah.
Can I help you with something, sir? Can I help you with something?
Sure. What's your name and what do you do here?
I don't need to answer you.
Oh, I
but
wouldn't
there's
know
a lot
how.
of people
I don't know
that-
how you could help me if I don't know who you are. Who are you?
Yeah. I need to know because there's a lot of people here that probably don't want to be recorded. So, sir, you need to let me know what you're doing.
Who are you and who's telling me that?
Please
Oh,
do
excuse me,
not
ma'am.
do
Oh,
this.
just we can just get a little distance. Excuse me. Sorry.
The dollar thing. It's here's last year's registration, back up.
Honestly, if I wasn't in Custer Town, I'd probably call the cops on him.
Is Debbie here? Superintendent, she's by herself. Gray jeans, plaid shirt, baseball cap, black backpack.
Thank you.
Pink pinstripes, and he's now upstairs where he's not supposed to be.
Oh, excuse me.
And he's wearing sunglasses.
Apparently I'm not supposed to be here, but I see no restricted signs of any kind. Where I'm not supposed to be. Not supposed to be. It says, come on in. Just push the door. Come on in. Just push the door. I'm not sure who that's for, if not for the public. Huh. Come on in, just push the door. No restriction signs of any kind. Just double check it doesn't have any restriction signs. I see that restrooms are down this way. Family court services, custodial, men. I see no restriction signs whatsoever. Whatsoever. And from being here, very strange. They are recording me, I am recording them. All is well. There's another camera down at up in that corner. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I figured I'd do what you're doing.
I'm happy that you are.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. The more cameras in this world, the better. As a matter of fact,
Well, I don't
There's
know.
a-
I'm a little scared when someone's coming in.
you
and
couldn't
doing this.
possibly be scared of me if you were to
Oh.
approach me this way.
Oh, okay.
You must feel very comfortable to approach me, as
Well,
I am comfortable
I
as well.
just figured that you're, what is good for the goose is good for the gander.
It sure is, and I appreciate you
Okay, no,
in
but
this
you
regard.
understand why it's scary, because we're in a public place and you do have a backpack on it. And it's kind
Would
of
you like to check my backpack? I'll take it right off, and you could take
No,
a peek in
no,
there.
But you know what's
No, 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 no. No, no, please go ahead. Check out the bag.
Okay.
It's not rigged in any way. Okay.
Okay. you
I gave an
understand.
opportunity to
I'm not going to touch it. I don't want something to happen.
fairly unweighty. Okay. I'm going to put it
Okay,
back
so
on my
we're
back.
all cool, right?
What's that?
We're all cool, right?
Yes, I hope so.
Okay.
All right, miss.
Okay? You understand.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll just calm ourselves if that's all good with you.
All right, because there's children around and we want to make sure everything's good.
What happens if we go to Disneyland?
Oh, I don't know.
There's a lot of kids there. What if I bust out my camera at Disneyland?
That's okay, but the manner,
Could you be quiet?
that's the manner in which you're walking around.
I'd be
I
happy.
consent to filming. That's illegal.
You're
You're not filming. You do not have my
Then you
consent.
call her.
Anywho.
You know how much this one is?
Whoa!
Maybe if I film him through the glass. I don't have his consent to film over there. Okay. Hi. Well, just in time.
Afternoon, sir.
It is a fine afternoon. How are you today?
Good. I'm Sergeant Bain with Casco Police. What's going on
Hi,
today?
Sergeant. I'm not sure. Did they call you about something?
They did. They called about you. I guess
What?
they'd asked you to leave. And...
No one's yet to ask me to leave. That's for sure.
Okay.
But what else did they say?
That's what they said, that you were here filming people, which
That's a
you're
truth.
allowed to do.
That's a fine
It
truth.
sounds like, according to them, they'd asked you to leave and you didn't. So
That's absolutely
that's why
false.
I'm getting your side.
As to my recollection, no. And
Okay.
I'm 99% sure they did not ask me to leave. But they did say something about me filming. Anyway, even if they did ask me to leave, let's just say they did. Then what?
Then you should leave. If they ask you to leave and you refuse to, it'd be trespassing.
Without breaking a law?
That is the law.
That
The trespassing.
and two, there was a woman that spoke with me. She
Okay.
seemed like an authoritative person of some kind, but I asked her to identify herself and in what capacity she worked, and she didn't. So for all I know, it's just another member of the public like myself. So I don't even know under what authority she was speaking.
Okay. Yeah,
even
no,
though it
please
seemed
talk.
like, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I don't know who I didn't talk to her, so I don't know who she.
So really, I did my best to find out from what position she did ask whatever she asked, but I don't think she asked me to leave. But we could review cameras and check all that out. But so where are we at now? I mean,
Well, what are you up to? What are you doing here
I'm
today?
pretty much on my way out. I came in, wandered around, gathered my content for a news story that I will disseminate to the public.
Okay.
Brand new building to me. I haven't been to town here in quite a few years.
Okay.
And it's all brand new to me. So that's all I've done. I'm on my way out, and you showed up. I had a feeling you would.
Okay.
The timing was perfect. Walked out just as you showed up, but I'm done.
Okay.
That was it. And everyone seemed very upset and irate and agitated, and I didn't feel like I wanted to stay any longer to stir that up. I'm done.
Okay. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yes, sir.
What are you filming? What do you call? You said it was a news story. Like what's the context of what the story is? I'm curious.
Yeah, just checking out our public buildings. And so for those that don't know what the Flathead North Complex is, like myself, I did not know, and perhaps there's others that don't, and maybe they can sit from the comfort of their own home and find these things out. I see, once I walked in, I see there's a whole plethora of divisions right here.
Yeah.
And I was blown away. Here they all are. And so now I know where these things are, and I'm in the know, and hopefully some others will be too in the future.
They all used to be at what they used to call the Blue Building. It was down by the courthouse.
Oh, yeah,
like
that makes
DMV,
sense.
it used to be blue, and then they repainted it. Yeah, so they moved it here. So that's kind of the idea.
Now I'll have to go figure out what they do down there, because you're right.
Nothing. It's completely empty.
Oh, okay.
They vacated that. I don't even know what they're doing with that.
I used to register my cars down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in the day, we could just register and you didn't even have to show insurance. I rolled around town without insurance for a lot of years. I must have
Right.
saved about 20 grand. And the funny thing is, I drive safer when I don't have insurance. And I bet
Really?
you everyone does. And
You'd be surprised.
oh, okay.
So, okay.
But either way, here near her and there, I do have insurance now, but I'm not here in my vehicle though. So.
Gotcha. You're dragging something. I don't know if you mean.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Just a little backup power.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, can I ask what your name is? Just so I don't have to call you Hey You. Even a first name. What would you like me to, next time I see you, instead of Hey You, how would you like me to address you?
In Vegas, they call me JJ.
JJ. Perfect.
That's my Vegas name. You know, when I'm out at clubs, when I'm partying, when I'm at the casino. So I can't think of any other nickname I have. But right now, rather not give any of my real names.
Fair enough.
That is my first initial. How does that sound?
Okay. Excuse me a second. Do you want to make contact with the RP, see what their wishes are, please? Of course. Thank you.
Okay.
So, on a side note, I spoke to you a week or so ago in Woodland Park. You were looking for a missing dog.
That's right.
Any luck on that?
Yes.
Did they find him? Or do you know? Totally separate than this deal. I just recognized you from then. So.
It was the wildest goose chase. What am I gonna? I'll just say, yeah, we found it. It will probably be a couple of chapters in my book. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to say anymore because and the man you guys were saying that he was making people feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
Again, that's not against the law to make people feel a certain way.
True.
So I found that to be interesting. I spoke with him because I was on the lookout for a man. Never mind. I don't even want to give too many details because the book is coming.
Okay.
The book will be there someday. I can't divulge too much.
Fair enough. I don't
But
want
we found the dog.
Spoiler alert, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't want to do that. So okay, good.
That was it was a true story.
Okay.
And yeah, I spoke with an officer there. She had pulled me over on my bicycle about a week before that.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, I know you. And funny thing was, she said it was for my safety. I had no safety lights on my bicycle.
Yeah.
Which to me was a non-issue ever since I was a small child. We could run around here, that was a non-issue.
It's actually a city ordinance.
Sure. But we know darn well it was just a ruse to get my ID and run me for warrants. So maybe you can do a little investigative work. You'll find me all out through all that. But the funny thing is, a couple days later, I went down to the police station and started looking at your cars, making sure your tread was real good. You remember me?
No.
Heard about me.
Okay, yeah.
I was checking. I just want to make sure everyone's safe, right? Because that's silly to. I'm an adult. I'm 43. To try to check in on me and my safety, real silly. You just wanted to run me for warrants, and you did. But I think just leave free people alone. You know what I mean? We're just free moving citizens. Anyway, that was my little thing, and I assume that you'll do a lot less of that. You know, I better move my bicycle. These men are trying to do some work here. Let me.
Yeah, you might, before it gets buried under a bunch of dirt, you might want to go grab that.
Excuse me, Officer
Go
Bain.
ahead, yeah.
Sir, that's mine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, please.
Sorry about that. I should have known better, but there really isn't a good place to lock it up. I didn't see another place to lock it up.
Oh, no, you're all right.
Okay. Officer Bain, am I being detained? Any reason I can't just take off on you right here and now?
No.
That's kind of you. That's kind of you.
No, I'm glad they didn't bury your bike under all that dirt.
I know.
We got the give a shitter dialed up to maximum motherfucking.
This is a classic. You wouldn't have done that to a classic.
That's why I worked around it. Didn't want to get it done.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
Schwinn.
Oh yeah, the 82 model. I've got about 3 of these frames. Thank you. Oh man, you know.
I worked in a bike shop in college, so I'm kind of a bike geek. So.
Oh yeah, what do you ride these days?
So I've got my mountain bike it's an older timing back, full suspension, and then I don't have any classics. But then I'm riding a specialized roadie that I like. So when I get to ride.
Yeah, I figure if the whole world was flat and smooth, I would ride a road bike too. But you know, all the potholes and.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's really dope. Thank you, Officer Bain.
Yeah.
No, and also, you know, you're cool and everything. I'm just out here flexing the rights because we're losing them as we go. And some of the folks in here said it's not legal for me to film, and we all know that's not true. And
so just 2 dudes talking, no badge, right? You and me talking.
Yeah.
You understand how some people get uncomfortable when you're filming, right?
Right.
So especially in like government buildings, around police facilities, things like that, we don't know if you're flexing your rights or you're casing the joint for some kind of nefarious purpose, right?
Well,
so some people, I'm just saying,
I have a way of
devil's advocate, right? Some people are uncomfortable with that.
I have a way of diffusing that. I saw there's a couple cameras in the corners and such.
Sure.
Those cameras, I could FOIA request those cameras and get that footage. It would cost me a few bucks to do, but if I wanted to case it and if I was really nefarious, I could do it from a distance, but I'm out here in the open.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Excuse me. What do you have for us?
So they're content with you doing anything you need to do. If you have to like register something or do taxes or whatever you have to do. The videotaping, they're not so concerned with videotaping inside and just the videotaping alone. They're concerned with what it's doing for the
Hey, that's the guy.
Yeah.
And I especially like filming people that don't consent.
We'll get him squared away.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, so the man film? Well, he was filming in the building, and I told him I do not consent. That's not cool, man.
Those are things that.
Just say hi, Mom. Peace out. Hi, Mom. And
thanks, man.
if you don't want to be filmed, yeah, walk away just like that.
That's kind of what the main contention is. It's just they don't want to cause the customers consternation over, you know what I mean? And I get
Nor do
whatever-
I kind of just did my walkthrough and I saw upset people and I just wanted to get out of there too. I didn't feel comfortable either.
So
I
it sounds
felt bad too.
And that's
like-
the big thing too, is a lot of people don't understand your rights and they don't understand their own rights, and it can end up in a confrontation that can be totally avoided. So if for whatever reason you feel like you need to go in there and report and then bounce out, that's cool. But like as soon as it gets to be like this, then there starts to be laws that are starting to creep up.
I will do one more quick walk around. The quickest
On
to
the
walk.
outside?
No, on the inside, just so they know that I wasn't pushed out of here. So everyone knows that, hey, he can film. The laws are in the people's favor to as a freedom of press, a First Amendment right to gather news content and disseminate it to the public. Just the quickest of walkthroughs. Could take under a minute.
It's not illegal. I would suggest against it, just because it's at that point looks provocative. It looks like you're trying to get a reaction out of them.
My bike's going to be unlocked. I don't even want to leave it unlocked for too long.
Are you just doing?
I'm gonna post it up and I'm gonna walk through and I'm just gonna wave goodbye to everybody and that's it.
Okay. I mean, it's not illegal, and as long as you're you know, not trying to create you know, panic or cause provocation.
A little, you know what? It is a little provocative, and I would prefer that eventually everyone realize that we have these rights and our freedoms to the First Amendment for the freedom of press.
What I would do if I was you is just be very clear on like disorderly conduct and those type of laws for the MCA. Read them and understand where that line starts to pass. Okay, because there is a line between like demonstrating, protesting, and then passing those things where now it's no longer protected speech, because now you're incriminating on other people's stuff.
I have some definitions of disorderly conduct with me right here,
Perfect.
and
So we don't have to sit here and go over it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just understand it. Again, like I said, it's not illegal if you want to go back in there and just say bye to everyone and record it.
I'm not even going to say goodbye. I'm just going to do a little piece, and that's it. Just a
So
little.
What we're going to do is stick around until
Thank
you just
you.
make your last run, and then everybody wins. Okay.
Under a minute.
And then I'll even keep an eye on your classic play.
Thank you, Officer Bain. Thank you, Officer Appel.
Yeah.
It was really a pleasure to meet you both. I've had
JJ, right?
Jeff. I'm Jeff, guys. What's up?
All right.
And yeah, but they called me JJ at one point, and that stuck. But no, I've had some interactions with you guys since I've been back. Truth be told, y'all used to mess with me real bad as a youth. I've got a long rap sheet of real petty stuff. And yes, I want to be an activist, and I figured I would start here in this town. Well, actually I didn't. I started in Louisiana. There was a man named Travis Hines. He's just a homeless man. Goes around the country just going to libraries, utilizing public services or whatever, and the cops just go after him. Check out Travis Hines, Natchitoches, Louisiana. In Louisiana, they run under something called Neapolitanic law.
Napoleon? Yes.
French.
Napoleonic law.
Yes.
Man, so apparently they can ask you for your ID and they don't even have to tell you what your crime was.
Well, it's different by state, so you might be right.
They might be the only one like it. It's very interesting. Anyway, so I had to go there. I started there. I got I sharpened my teeth a little bit there. Anyway, check them out, and that's all we're trying to do. And ever since I've been back, you guys have been nothing but de-escalating.
There's nothing wrong with exercising your rights, and we support that. We just want to make sure that you're not infringing on other people.
And you guys are just doing that. You've de-escalated the whole way, guys. And I can't say enough about your department. Are you guys hiring? I mean, no, I'm kidding. I'm 43. Is that too old?
No.
Man, you guys. I mean, you guys have impressed me. I mean, I'm really trying to find an angle to upset you guys, but you guys are. I mean, not really, but just the fact that. I mean, you guys are just impressed me.
Yeah.
And everyone that watches this video will be as well.
I get it, man. You're like a secret shopper, just making sure we're doing right, and we are, and we do it all the time.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna apply real soon, man. Oh, Officer Bain, I almost had assault on you.
All right, man.
Those cat-like
We're gonna
reflexes,
stick around while
right?
you do your thing real quick, okay?
30 seconds, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out.
Well, I have to do this again.
Please do. Can I smile? Can I see your smile too? Hi.
Hi.
It was a real pleasure to meet you all.
Okay.
I'm going to take off now.
Okay, good.
Excuse my presence for the afternoon. See ya.
Have a great day.
2015 active.
I'm seriously, I'm applying. That's it. I need a job.
Look, it goes both ways, man. I appreciate you being cool.
You are.
Kalispell.com. Super easy to remember. Kalispell.com is the city website. Go to jobs. Okay, we just hired some. We'll probably start it again here in the next few months.
Listen, we're both field training officers also.
No
so
kidding.
Maybe I'll get you in my car.
There you go. All right, bro.
You guys are changing the narrative, really. You guys are killing it.
See you, bro.
You got. See, my pleasure. You too. Hi. Well, there you have it, folks. Total pass off by our Kalispell police, even though they've been passing constantly. I told one lady she's just killing me with kindness, and that's the way to do it, you know. That is the way to do it. Let's get a good view of the neighborhood. Very good view of the neighborhood, and perhaps we will end with Old Glory right there, waving in the breeze. Paladin Press, over and out. See you, Officer Appel. You guys mess with me. I sharpened my teeth a little bit there in Louisiana. All right, but let's just say they did. I'm 99% sure they didn't ask me to leave. But let's just say they did. Where are we at now? Of petty stuff. You guys used to mess with me real bad. You guys continue to impress me. I'm also flexing rights, you know. Yeah, dude. What if we go to Disneyland?